Ever since Colorado legalized recreational marijuana back in 2014, the Poison Control Center here in New Mexico has seen a steady rise in kids getting their hands on marijuana. So with our state just 2 days away from our own legal cannabis industry, Joy Wang gives us a look at what's being done to keep kids safe in tonight's CannaBiz report.
While businesses are busy getting ready for a new crowd of cannabis users, the University of New Mexico's Poison Control Center,
we're anticipating a large increase in call volume,
is preparing too.
We did a study after Colorado legalized, and we found that our calls to the Poison Center regarding accidental ingestions in children's 12 and under increased 7 times.
When they looked at children under 5, calls increased 22 times.
The kids who explore and get into accidental things are usually 1 to 2-year-olds. Children are very curious, and especially if things are packaged and smell or taste like candy, kids are going to be attracted to them. So it's incumbent on the parent to keep them safe by keeping these products out of reach.
A quick Google search shows just how colorful and similar that packaging can be to food you can find at the grocery store, whether it's chips or chocolate.
Kids developed different symptoms. They're much more likely to be so lethargic that they need to have a tube down the throat to help them breathe. It's not uncommon to have kids need to be in the intensive care unit after marijuana exposure.
So at Everest Cannabis Co.,
you have to pull up the tab and break it open in order to get the top off, and then it opens like a can.
They've been thinking ahead.
It's just the right thing to do. Nobody wants kids to get their hands on cannabis, especially not cannabis operators. And so we started looking for childproof packaging, luckily really before the worst of the pandemic, because it's gotten much harder since that started.
This right here is a vape pen, and inside is cannabis oil. But what's different about this vape pen is not everyone can use it. In fact, you need to register this device to your phone. Here's where you can track where it is and make sure no one else can get into it, like a kid. It even has a function where you can lock the vape pen.
This is an oil that you can use in a variety of products, teas, drinks, etc. This also has a push and turn in order to make it difficult for children to open it.
The CEO says all their products are child-proof.
The sticker has to be removed, and it has to have a push and turn in order to open it. Once you take off this tamper-proof seal, this is a child-proof cap on the top that makes it difficult to get access to this product. There's multiple steps with the dexterity and hand size of children. They just find it very difficult to get into that kind of packaging.
Back at UNM, the Poison Center doesn't have the budget to add more staff, but
the things that we are doing to prepare, we actually have been working with one of the local vendors.
Getting product information, so if a child does accidentally ingest a product,
we'll be able to look up the amount of THC in it and provide advice in terms of deciding whether someone can be kept at home or not.
Parents, the Poison Center has a good rule of thumb.
If you try to arouse them and they can't wake up, then you need to call 911.
And outside an emergency, they're available 24/7 to answer questions. For CannaBiz, Joy Wang, KOB4.
And we wanted to share the number with you for New Mexico's Poison and Drug Information Center. If you don't get it now, don't worry. We have it posted with this story at KOB.com in case you would ever need it.